Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sheriff Hawks Gaming DJ. Well, of course, I'm in the great state of Missouri. Missouri. Let's see. Welcome, Jesse and Christy, Deputy. Well, Deputy Christy. The deputy is actually Jesse. Just plain deputy is Christy. I'm not. Okay. So, we're not going to do a game tonight because I'm a little confused on even which one I want to do. I really wanted to do Dying Light again. I got a little thrown off today, and I apologize. I had two people streaming at the same time. Good evening, Ken. So I kind of bouncing back and forth, and I literally quit editing because that's really impossible to go back and forth and try to keep up with that. And of course, dinner time rolled around because we all live in different time zones, which it's not too bad unless you like go all the way over to Australia. That's another story because, well, that's all the way in the future. But first, we'll do the state of the channel. We'll get into plans and events. But first, state of the channel. I really don't have any complaints. There's not a lot to report. We are currently at 361. I don't really have a lot of concerns. Views so far, they're about the same as usual. Watch time is obviously down, but only by 0.6. We have gained, I think it says 16, and that's even if it's updated. I don't really know. Can't really get into all that stuff. Let's see, content. I don't understand a lot of this. So, let's see. New viewers, Shorts, I don't know, guys, what they've done to Shorts. Don't really get as many views out of them as you normally do. So, it's really hard to say. Hello, Colby, welcome. Now, let's see, regular viewers for Shorts are 40, live streams 54, videos 31. So the videos are actually receiving less than anyone. I don't know if it's because we don't push it. And there's some kind of way in my channel settings. I'm going to look for that here in a moment. Like where features can be, you go on and you guys can maybe hype the video. I don't really know. So we'll go to audience. And you guys can see it goes on and up and then, doesn't really go down too much except here's your decline right here. And this was in September 26th, and now you move up to here. It's kind of dropped, but I guess that's okay. So new viewers, audience by watch behavior, 93% casual viewers, 3.7 regular viewers. So I don't really understand what all that means. So, you know what? If I don't understand it, we just look at it and pretend like it don't really matter because it just don't. Trends, let's see, great ideas for my next video. Not going to do it. Don't have it. Not going to do that either. And our howler, well, okay, I would do something like that one, okay? I would. Eyeliner Bunny, welcome. I would do that. Yeah, not going to do that. Now let's go to community. What do we have here? Well, I don't even know what all this is. Now you can manage your post in my community. Okay. So a lot of times, guys, when a video's done, if you make a comment, apparently, and please don't ask me why, I do not know. Hit the nail on the head. Actually, none of those stats really matter until you hit. Well, yeah, I probably did, and my chances of hitting that is, well, let's say none. Yeah, I don't get into all that. Will you close? Thank you. So we have plenty of comments, and that's good. Well, at least I think it is. Copyright, earn. I get confused here, okay? Grow your community and earn monthly. All right, I got to hit 500 for that. And that's far away. It says showing data as of September 23rd. I need 500. Um, 3 videos. I've got that. I've got, well, plenty of the watch hours. I don't have that here, and I don't know how to speed that up. Um, so, not till I can figure all that out. Then it says continue to grow. I do need to work on the image. I mean, I don't have, to me, my page looks wrong. Um, because it does. I think I need links, stuff. Monique, welcome. Like that. 500 videos or short. What do you mean? I don't know. Let me go back and see what you're referring to. It says, I was here. Um, it says 3 videos last 90 days. Apparently, that has something to do with you have to upload videos. Just keep your shirt on and more bras. Maybe, I don't know. Um, that's where that is. And we go to content. Let's see, videos. We have, looks like all of these here. So 3, 2, 1. I don't know why this one. Yeah, it does say episode 2. That's episode 1. So these are all here. And as you can see, the views on these, they bounce and then they drop. Forget the shorts. Well, no, I'm not complaining about shorts. I am only acknowledging that they have nerfed them where you don't get the short views you normally would get. And that's fine. Like I said, I'm not fighting those things. Live views, I don't know how many of them I even have. I don't know how many videos I have in total, to be honest with you. I really don't. So, working your tail off in the fields, yeah, I believe it. But quite a bit. And here again, views 9. Well, that's going on right now because we're live. These go up and down too. The views, I guess, they're slow and busy periods. Some of them get pretty low. Some of them go pretty decently. But I'm a small channel, and I don't know what else I'm supposed to expect. So I don't usually pay much attention to that. So content, where's my home page? Maybe I just go over here. Maybe I do that. Switch account. Hey, Sheriff Hawks, let's go there. Well, it went right back to there. I was looking for the home page. I don't know where the hell that is. Somewhere in there. Now, if I go to settings, I did want to look at this. So you have general, channel, basic info, keywords, advanced settings, whatever the hell that is. No, this channel is not made for kids. Well, I don't want to change that. Let's see. Google Ads, permissions all, status linked, unlink. Let's see, automatically don't show potential inappropriate words, disable interest-based ads, allow viewers to clip my content. Allow third-party companies to train AI models using my, I don't know what the hell that is. Feature eligibility. Standard features enabled, intermediate features enabled, and advanced features enabled. That don't make any sense because I don't get any of them. Mr. Krabs, welcome in. I just don't. Wow. I think I should, but I'm not. See, upload defaults. No. Permissions. I don't know what any of this stuff is. See, that's part of my biggest problem, so I don't really know. Creator demographics. I don't even know what that is. And then, of course, you have your agreement, so we can just get the hell out of there. Okay, well, I didn't make any changes, so okay, just go. Didn't make any of those things. Ahoy hoax, how's it been? Old bean? I'm not an old bean. I'm a old human being, perhaps. Video, video, video killed the radio start. Oh, video killed the radio start. Ah, I see. Okay, so that answers that. I was trying to get to the home page, but I see that's definitely not letting me go there. Maybe if I just go to dashboard. Let's go to there. Maybe. Do I go there? Apparently not. Wow. Go to content. We know what that is. Playlist, promotions, collaborations. We did analytics. We did we didn't do any of that. Audio library. And we did settings. So what's this up here? I am curious. There we go. So this doesn't tell you how many videos I have. Basically, it just says subscribers. Oh, 301 videos. So we're not that big. 301. There was more. I did delete some from. Thank you, Eyeliner. I did delete some when I was mental state. I still love that name of that channel. I really do. Let's see. Last night's we pulled. It's like 111. I really need a new intro. This is so short, and I really want that $2 fine song in there. But that's not there. So, as the title would suggest, let's move on to plans. Yeah, EB is right. Eyeliner Bunny. Well, let's put this in the background. Of course, we have to turn it down, don't we? Yeah. There's no noise, so that's cool. But we'll just get into where at least you guys can see something why I run my mouth. I told you 301. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, Ken. I do miss some messages because I got to look over here and click this and click that. Okay, so I do have a change of schedule. I'm going to complete the playthrough of Fallout 4. Definitely Dying Light the Beast. I want to complete that. Yeah, there's something else I'm missing. I know I am. Oh, 7 Days to Die Warrior Mode. We want to complete that. Man. See, I think I'm having a brain fart here. Oblivion, I haven't done that one in a while. I'd like to get back into it, though. I definitely want to continue Neighbors. And I want the Fright Night, or Fright, whatever you want to call it. The scary game should be, I'm wanting that to be almost every Friday night, I would think, like Friday Night Horror or something. Every Sunday, starting next Sunday, there is a channel in here. You can see him, the Redneck Connection. Now, in the past, I have been on his panel many of times. And I was asked if I would be willing to go on his panel once a week. And I will go on his channel every Sunday, preferably afternoon or early evening. I will be on his panel as a guest, and sometimes you'll see Bored Old Fart and, of course, a few other people. You can download the original video of the intro just out of the full version, aka copy, clip, and paste. I'm still learning that part. I haven't even learned how to copy links and put them on my home page where I would like to see them. Where it says customize channel. We will get to that soon. I don't think that takes very long or, very long to learn. I obviously just have not learned it. Other plans are the creation of another channel, Backwoods Gaming. It turns out there's quite a few people that have that name. Yes, guys, tips are appreciated. They're not required, especially when I'm not even playing a game. They're not required at all, but they do go towards the channel, just so you guys know. And I am currently looking for an 8-core CPU and a 2 gigabyte, or I'm sorry, 2 terabyte M.2. I think once I have those things, I am set for the next year or two. Um, I do have mods for links, but I'm talking about the links that go on like recommended channels, when you go to your channel page. I think mine's a bit disorientated. Like it has the link to PayPal, but I don't think that the home page requires a link to PayPal. Um, I would want it to reflect more of these are the channels I watch. I still want to stick with Backwoods Gaming because I think if it, I mean, that's Jags and I together. I think that it'll take off. I mean, it would become recommended if the series takes off. Um, I looked at a few other names, that I thought might be funny or related to kind of like Backwoods Life. But there's a lot of them too, so it doesn't seem like you're going to run into a channel name to where you're not going to find another one. Let me know the new name if and when you get one. Backwoods Gaming. That's I'm not going to change the name of this one. You made a song for this one, $2 fine. I like it and I would love to use it. I'm Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I agree with you. So, but Backwoods Gaming is a co-op, a partnership between Jags and myself, and that's where the uploaded series are going to go. And it's because I think neither one of our channels are really known for uploaded videos, and I think they kind of get lost. And I definitely think Neighbors is an excellent series. I think it's funny. I think it could grow a bigger crowd. One, if it can be found, and a lot of people, they look at our channel, we're live. And, we can tell them about that. That don't mean they're going to go into the channel and go in there and look. And that shows in the views that it receives. It goes from like a little over 50 to 70. At a couple of points it hit over 100, and then it usually goes back down. And that usually means it's not being seen by people in YouTube land. Then you have events. Well, now let's get into some events now. What is that called? The Fright Festival, Jags, that Dark Park runs? As you guys know, October is Halloween month. And that is meant for some scary games. And that don't mean that I get rid of my other series, because if you think about it, 7 Days to Die as a Zombie Apocalypse, kind of scary. Dying Light, that one's fast-paced and will scare the shit out of you. Just ask me, I'll tell you. It does. So that's great. Fright Fest. Okay, we'll get into that. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this year I will be participating in Fright Fest. Now, I don't have every ounce of details. I do know that Jags is in it. I know that I'm in it. I know that Dark Park's in it. There's a couple of other channels in it as well. I know when I do my stream of the game I'm doing, then I fast forward, or it's kind of like a raid, but it's not. We want you to go to the next channel where, uh, the next episode is going. So basically, you got several scary games. I think it's like the last, what is 6 or 7 nights? I'm not really sure. There are a lot of channels called Backwoods Gaming. Yeah, I am aware there's a lot, but I can't think of another name that's catchy. What do you mean, at least I tried? Oh, no, I'm going to continue Dying Light. Dying Light 1, I'm going to get back into that too. I haven't forgotten about 1. Now, when they turn the camera on, I'm no uglier than the rest of the world there. The idea is to help support the creators on the event. They will bring their community over to Hawk's channel. And then we will bring our community over to theirs too. But the idea is, help each other's communities out, have some fun, and get a little scared. Searching shows only 2 according to AI. What do you mean searching shows? Explain, please. Because I'm a little lost on that, Tansy. I do like the name Backwoods Gaming. But we could say Backwoods Comedy Gaming. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Because it is basically a comedy uploaded channel. So we could add a word, right? So we could say like Backwoods Comedy Gaming. Because we use games, but it's also acting. So again, where do you draw the line when you're putting up a title? Because, man, you don't want like a really long title, right? I think no more than 3 words works. Creepy, haha, not creepy like Uncle Didders. I don't know who Uncle Diddles is. Search for channels, ask AI to search for me. He could only find 2 named Backwoods Gaming. Well, some of them may not. Jagged Hawks Gaming. I don't like Jagged Hawks Gaming. One, it kind of throws Jags out as just jagged. And the idea is, well, basically the content of the channel. I don't know, Hawks. I saw your sitcom. Oh, yeah? Well, let me clear my phone again. This thing just does not shut up, guys. Even though I would love it if it would shut up for 5 minutes. Just my phone. Not you guys, but my phone. So that is an event coming up at the end of October. Hillbilly Heaven Gaming. That would be kind of funny. That's actually decent. Once more, it's active and post more often. It will be fine. Just like I told you, your channel name is now Unique Kind. And I couldn't find you by searching. You had to click. Oh, you mean Sheriff Hawks Gaming? I guess it's a unique name. I don't know. I never really thought about it. It was more of a character that was like going on over there, and it was either going to be Reverend Hawks or Sheriff Hawks. Uh, so, No, I do not have an Uncle Diddles. I don't think anybody would name that Hillbilly Hijinks. uh, but we are working on I don't know where we're at with that yet. We'll discuss that and figure out. Um, Fallout 4 is getting to be intense, you guys. That's going to be a pretty long playthrough. The Volt 88, let me tell you, Man, that's a large, way bigger mission than I thought it was. I mean, it's huge. There's like several different sections, so even once you get it, you still got more sections to get. You like DJ Odyssey's suggestion? Hillbilly Heaven Gaming. Hillbilly Heaven. A hillbilly, a heaven. uh, Now, there will be another event Halloween night that'll carry that on for a few hours. If you're in my community, then you'll be able to join and play Phasmophobia with the sheriff. That will be, of course, after Fright Fest is over. Moonshine Mayhem. I don't know how that one didn't enter my mind because that is definitely backwoods anytime you deal with moonshine. Who the hell is Tubbs? There's two partners in this, not three, so there's no Tubbs. Okay, he gave out free money to those that was here, but you missed it. Huh? No, it's I don't really have a whole lot of important. Right now we're just discussing plans and events, the new channel that we would like to create. I still like backwoods gaming, y'all, and I like the suggestions I'm getting as well. I think they are funny. Yes, Okie, he has a new bra coming. No, I don't have a new bra. Somebody sent me a thing called the Nut Bra. That was funny as hell. We do have alerts on the channel now. I'd like to thank Jags for those. It's like if you tip 5, it's a zombie on a pole. If you tip 777, $7.77, it scares the frickin' shit out of me. There's no warning for that thing. It just like pops up and is, oh, Jesus. Magnum PI was a good show. I never really got into Magnum PI.
I used to watch it.
So then yeah. So the event really turns into, we're going to do Fright Fest. I think that's 6 or 7 nights, maybe 5. I'm not sure, but we'll get into it. No, let's not do that, Tansy. That is cruel and unusual punishment. I'm not even playing a game. It would seem to me to be a little pointless and cruel to scare the shit out of a guy that's just talking. Well, the other one doesn't really scare you. I mean, it kind of makes you jump a little because, again, you don't really get a warning. So you don't get that bling or whatever noise it makes, right? Oh, goddamn. See? Oh, fuck. Shit, who did that? Who did that? Okay? Oh, you are cruel. Oh, fuck. Okay, let me regain my composure. Damn, that thing scares the shit out of me. Something like this. Yeah, that's cruel. That's what I'm talking about, Okie. Eventually, what I want to work on next is I want to use the starting clip, throw the song in with a little video, and then end it, and I want to call that an intro because I really like the $2 fine for Sheriff Hawks. I think it fits. Yeah, something like that. You are so cruel. You're mean, but I like you. But you're still mean. Looks like the sheriff in the morning, early afternoon. Early afternoon is my morning. Thank you, Okie. Christy, that's cruel. He had a nice car. The principal at my school was hoping to pin him down. Really? He just wanted that for, what's the Ferrari he drove in that show, I believe. Really, Ken? But yeah, every Sunday I will be on the Redneck Connection panel, preferably early evening or late afternoon. I need a day off of streaming so I can get in my computer while I'm doing that with him because I use my phone to join this panel anyway, so I can get any and all updates the hell out of my way. You peed a little? I about fell out of my chair again. I don't know how to get it where it warns me that this is coming or this is going to happen. It just Jags, if you're still in here, I got a question for you. Did did you jump earlier when yours went off? Why did it time out Tansy? Or what? Why would it time out Tansy? I don't even see where it timed her out. What? Why? Well, that ain't. What the hell's that for? Okie too? For 1 second? I don't understand that. I'm gonna have to go in there and do them settings. I don't like that. Huh. Your principal was a hottie? I don't know. I never really paid a lot of attention to principals. The only time I seen them is when I was being suspended, which in my high school years was a lot more than I would care to admit. Why would they time you out for that? I don't really care for that. Tansy Okie, I apologize. I'll go in there and see if I can't adjust those settings. Says emojis, probably a setting. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I have to go in there and change that. I don't mind emojis or if people do that. Laughed and put up hearts for the tip. Streamlabs didn't like. Yeah, I think Jags is right. That's in a setting, and I want to go in there and change it. I don't like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with emojis. Yours was turned down a little, so no. But it's because I had a different one that's a lot louder. Even chat said it was too loud. Welcome back, Moni. But did you jump? I mean, come on, that comes out of nowhere. Didn't that like startle you even just a little? Hey, Moni, you missed the fun. Yeah, they scared me. He did it. He just tipped $7.77. You could remove the message of the $7.77 tip. You can't without turning them all off. Mine doesn't come on there. I don't see no message. Remove the message of the you. I don't have one coming across in mine. At least not that I've seen. I mean, I can look. I ain't really been paying attention to it, but I haven't seen a. It started. Yeah, okay. I figured it would. You have jumped before with it when it was louder. Didn't affect me. It's not easy to scare me. Deej, I will send Big Mama to your house. Is going nuts. It's timing people out and blocking messages. I'm not seeing the blocked messages. I am now. Your principal. Yeah, we need to go in there. I had an update on there. That's probably what it is. I'm going to have to go back in there and redo it. About 20 seconds before. Oh, Jags is okay, but I mean, like, I'm not seeing any Streamlabs messages that say, "Hey, if you tip $7.77, the sheriff will fall out of his damn chair." Um, I don't see that. I don't even see the $5 one, which is a stripper on or a zombie on a pole, which is I love that one. It's funny as hell. Would it be well? It would be a blocked message if you can see them. Can't blame me for all this. No, I ain't blaming you for all of what? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm going through it. I did see where it got angry over emojis, which I don't get angry over. So I don't understand why that would be an issue, but apparently it was. But anyway, back to what we were saying before I got the shit scared of me and got sidetracked. See, that's what that frickin' thing does to me. It gets me sidetracked. Oh, you're being a smart butt? Not me. I'm being my usual dumbass. But anyway, I think it's 5 or 6 nights for Fright Fest. And here we go. There's another one that got blocked. Why? Okay. Well, I just took care of that and hit show. So there, I'm going to have to go back in there and fix that. Yeah, I would rather have it where my mods take care of messages that are inappropriate rather than Streamlabs, because some things that Streamlabs thinks is inappropriate really is not inappropriate. But keep in mind, guys, it is like a kind of AI, I would guess, right? So we will be doing that. Fright Fest will do. Halloween night we will do um, Phasmophobia. But you have to be in the community, guys, in order to join Phasmo. Everybody will take turns bringing people in and out, so everybody gets a chance to play. I hope you guys participate in it. Emojis at a set amount. Yeah, can you set the amount or? Yeah, I agree with that too, Okie. I think that's very true. Sometimes, yes, AI. So, hmm. Uh, so there's your events that are coming up. It is Halloween. I haven't thought of any for Thanksgiving. The only announcement I'll make for November is I do not stream on Thanksgiving. That is a day of family, and I want you guys to spend time with your families too. If you're alone, then join me in Discord in my voice chat, and we'll go in there for about a half hour to an hour. And that's for people that are just sitting there by yourself on Thanksgiving. If you are, come in and chat with the sheriff, and let's have a little fun with it. Did it block your joke? It did, but I unblocked it, so I think you're okay. Would love to tell you why I blocked it, but I have no idea. We're not going to be out on here much longer. But yeah, those were the announcement. The channel to me is doing fine. We are currently at 361, so 139 away from that magic 500. I want to put some energy into getting Backwoods Gaming started. I'd like to put some energy into getting a new intro for the channel other than the short one that I have, and maybe even alter the outro just a little. Does it count being alone if you don't want your son around? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's up to the individual. I mean, if it's just you there alone, yeah, I mean, I guess that would count as being alone. Me, I'm never alone. I can have a happy Thanksgiving, even if it is just me, my wife, and Alexis, because, hey, that's our time and our dinner, and if people want to come and enjoy the meal, they're more than welcome. Okay, not everybody. I'm like you. There are certain people, if they knocked on my door, I would probably go, no. But that happens, and it's not a hateful thing. It's I'm a kind of like an anti-drama person, I guess. I don't really care for that much. I love this gun. This is that thing that guy. He said it don't kill people. Well, it blew him apart. Did you guys see that? Yeah. Elmer Fudd asked his wife, "How was it?" She replied, "Not bad, not bad." Oh boy. No, I'm saying my son will be here, but he's so annoying. I wish he wasn't here. Ah, I got you, Okie. Well, then I don't guess that would be alone. You can't be alone if you're annoyed. So, because if you were alone, you couldn't be annoyed. So, yeah, unfortunately, but you could still come in the voice chat. Everybody's more than welcome to come in there. I don't mind people coming in. That the whole purpose is if you're bored, you got nothing to do. On Thanksgiving, I'll go into voice chat. We'll make it public openly for everybody. Uh, I am currently working on. I had to stop editing earlier. Working on editing the episode 16 of Neighbors. I would like to get episode 17 recorded soon. Big things happening there, but I'm not giving any spoilers. So, well, if you were in the neighborhood there, Monique, we would open the door and we'd feed you. You're not one of them on the you couldn't eat here list. You're just being a smart ass like usual. I can relate to that, Okie, because I am a natural born smart ass. It's just what I do. In fact, I have a reputation for it all at the same time. DJ Odyssey, he's another natural born smart ass, but funny as hell. You gotta love the guy. If you guys have not checked out DJ Odyssey, you should. I'm sure he'll start streaming again soon. Right now, he is busy and in farm season. Or what? I'm not a farmer, so I'm not that familiar with what people do. But I do know if you're out in the fields, it's hard work. That I do know. The rest of it, I don't. Now, my wife does. She knows.
I used to do
I think you wait entirely too damn long for new Neighbors episodes. Just saying. Well, you got to understand, Tansy. You got to record it. You got to edit it. Plus, I live stream. Plus, I work. I've got bills I got to pay. I mean, sometimes I wish I had more hours in a day. Maybe we can do a panel live stream on Thanksgiving, Sheriff Hawks Gaming. I don't know. That kind of goes against my standards of holidays more than anything else. I do that on Christmas sometimes because to me, it's if you're alone on Christmas, that is sad, and I just don't like the thought of it. It's been a holiday. When I was young, and I'm not going to get into details with very much, but Christmas was taken away from me for about 5 years of my life. So ever since then, as I've grown older, Christmas, no matter how big or small it is a holiday, I will never surrender as long as I'm alive. And I don't like it when other people don't have one. It's okay, I guess, if you don't celebrate it. I mean, if they do and they're alone, yeah, I don't care for it. So I do make exceptions on Christmas. Thanksgiving, though, sometimes depends on who knocks on the door. It is just too loud to even entertain a live stream because there's so much background noise. Even if you recorded it and edited it, it wouldn't do you any good. Well, what about those alone on Thanksgiving? So I agree. That is sad. But I have a very small place that I live in, and when people come over, I can't get rid of the noise. Hawks, I'll be sure to send you a 7th tip for Christmas. That is so unfair, because I will forget about it by Christmas, and it'll probably be gone by Christmas, so. And you can't send it to me on Christmas because that'll be a talk like this one here is. Otherwise, stop celebrate it when. I am sorry to hear that, Tansy. You should always celebrate it one way or another because people don't even remember what Christmas really is or what it's really for. If that's religion, so we won't get into that. But I do remember what Christmas is and what it's for. Even Thanksgiving, I don't call that a celebration of the Penguins, more of just giving thanks for the things we do have. Because even if you ain't got a lot, you should at least give thanks for what you do have. I mean, look at it this way. We could be starving. We could be homeless. There could so many things that could happen to anybody. So be thankful for what you do have. And I think that's what we overlook. So, bah humbug, you're always broke. Mr. Krabs, I know but we live broke. I'm semi retired. Mrs. Hawks is disabled, and it's tough. Um, but, we're still able to pay bills and stuff like that. And streaming is hard. I run into things I never thought of, streaming. When my monitor went bye bye, it's the first time I ever had that thought, like, wow, how do you maintain a channel if you don't have enough extra money to maintain it? And then I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to keep going for as long as I can. And when tips do come in, I'm going to sit on them and then use that to try to keep the channel going. This way, when something goes wrong, I just use that for that, and I can continue to stream and do other things. So, yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. Could be wrong, I guess, but I like it. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Any other events I got in mind? Yes. There is a third channel that I have had in the back of my mind for a long time. That's very true, Jesse. Jesse, I don't know what you doing hanging around them right there rich folks. You ain't getting none of that champagne with me, Jesse. You might get a little moonshine, though. That's about all I got. Moonshine is backwoods champagne, Jesse. Yeah, remember that. And that's what you get for hanging around them right there, rich people. If you got that right, they do that. Around here, I don't have extra money to just go waste. In fact, me and Mrs. Hawks very seldom even get to go out for dinner. We're lucky if we get to do that once a year anymore. But it's okay. Champagne is that girly beer. Jesse, there's no such thing as a girly beer. You just have to take what's available whenever we find it, and quit complaining about it, too. Quit building on that damn house of yours. I keep telling you it's a wreck. Plus, you have a room at my right there house, and you're fine, Jesse. Now, in case you guys wondered, these are not clips from Neighbors. Just so you know, shh, Redneck, you was trying to sound smart. You might be squatting in the basement of a public library. You could be. Can you use the bathroom? Because I'm going to go shave my legs. No, just hurry it up. Don't be in there long. I got about 10 more minutes, and then I'm done. I don't stay in there too long. We should get Jesse a sleeping bag for Christmas so he can have something soft to sleep in the closet. No, we ain't doing that there, Monique. He sleeps right there in that chair he put in there. That's good enough. When you see or hear rich folks here in Vegas gambling through $1 million a day, wow. $1 million a day? If I even seen $1 million, I'd probably just sit there and look at it. For one, I don't think I would know what to do with $1 million at all. I don't live a rich life, and I don't really want to live a rich life. I don't like the way they live. I always kind of wonder, like, how much is enough? Like, how much do you need? Like, you see these guys, they got like a 50-room mansion, and there's only 2 people live there. If you're only 2 people, why the hell do you need 50 rooms? What for? It's like you could go to your neighbor and go, "Well, I kind of love your 40-room mansion, but I got a 50-room. It's like, like a contest, like my mansion is bigger than yours. Hey, what the hell for? How much is enough? Yeah, one day you'll get me a TV and a gaming system, and I'll play GTA 5. Jesse, we ain't got enough electricity, and I can't find no gaming system around there. You can play hide and seek, Sheriff. Am not. I've heard of guys gambling 150 per hand in. I have never heard of that, and if I had it, I don't know, man. I don't think I would go gamble it away. I'm not a gambler. I don't. I don't believe that gambling casinos are there to make you rich. I think they're there so they can get rich. You know, that kind of thing. Wouldn't make any sense to open up a casino and go, all right, let's make some other people rich. I think the whole idea is, well, let them win a little, and that'll make them want to put in more. Yeah, and then we get rich. Forever to get from one side of the house to the other. What's that got to do with gambling? They weren't gambling along the way, were they, Moni? It would be sweet to have a Nerf war for a 15-room mansion. I don't understand why anybody would need a mansion. I don't. Right, sure, Sheriff. Well, we'll get a bike, and, well, you can do your ass exercise on it. Empower my counsel, Sheriff. Win-win. No, I do bun busters there, Jesse, and they work. That's why I'm so muscular and in shape. It's them right there bun busters. And you just pretended to do Tae Bo. We know what you're really doing, Jesse. And Okie, on a serious side, thank you for the $7.77 tip. That will stay in there where it belongs, and eventually we will, even though it did scare the shit out of me, we will get a, I think we'll probably do the M.2 first. I'm going to need a little more memory with recording and stuff. I didn't think about that when I got the first one. It's a 1 terabyte, and my dumb ass should have bought a 2. I never said I was the smartest guy in the world, though, so, you know. That happens. Miss Hawks, welcome. And, I overlooked it now. Now I'm paying for it. Then we'll go to an 8-core CPU. 6 core is like the bare minimum for these ray trace games. I think I need an 8 or a 10. This way, if they like go higher, I don't have to keep trying. Because look, I don't want you guys tipping if you can't afford to. That's still a rule that I'm going to live by. I don't want anybody giving money that you don't have. You got to take care of yourself and your families. And if you feel like tipping after that, look, that's fine. But not before then. Now, the idea of this channel is just to take what I receive and go, okay, sit on that because, look, I don't know if anything goes out next at all. And if it does, if you're going to keep the channel going, you got to be able to stream. So, because I'm PC. And I don't think you get like PC problems every day. Game jumping from 777 tips is payment to us. Game jumping from the 7... What? I don't quite understand that statement. I was channel hopping today. And by the way, guys, I'm not used to it. Jesse, hell no, he's always trying to compete with my bun busters. I'm just going to capitalize on that and get some electricity so I can play GTA 5. Well, if I can ride that there bicycle... No, I got to unblock her because she said the word redneck. Since when did redneck become a bad word? I'm a little confused on that. Let's see. Oh, them crowns are showing up in the chat on there, but not on my phone. That's good because I don't... Now, Jags, while you're here, I did look at the settings. Them features are turned on, but I still am not finding what you call a hype button in my videos at all. But that's where we're at channel-wise today, guys. Hawks, your bot hates us. No, I got to go into them settings. I did have an update in Streamlabs, so I'm pretty sure it probably put everything back to default. And because my setting was I really didn't block any words, because I rely on my moderators for that. If somebody comes in and says anything extremely derogatory, I want that removed, obviously. I don't know, Sheriff, you're part Cajun and redneck, a little backwoods, but my mama said I'm a Boy Scout. Your mama lied to you, Jesse. You ain't no dang Boy Scout. Streamlab needs a big fine. It does. In fact, come to think of it, Streamlabs, as Sheriff of Navigator County, I fine Streamlabs $5 right now. That doesn't mean you guys pay Streamlabs fines because, yeah, that's the Streamlabs fine. I'll never get it, but eventually I'll put them in the Navigator County Jail as soon as I can find out where it is. Life can be and then we got emojis: a turkey, a sucker, a crab, and a blank face. Well, I guess it could be those things. Well, guys, I will ask you to hit the like button. Give me your opinions if you have any. Yeah, see? I didn't even give it a $2 fine, Tansy. I raised that fine to $5 for Streamlabs just because. Come to think of it, Okie, you scared the shit out of me. That's a $2 fine for you. Now that I'm thinking about it, Moni. Oh, you're refusing to do your job? Well, that's a $5 fine for you too, Monique. And the removal of one of your cans of chicken noodle soup that you normally get for payroll there, Monique. So, yeah, there's a fine. Do you want me to time out Streamlabs? Oh, now you're wanting to fight a robot? That's it. That's it. That's a $2 fine for you, redneck, because that is the general fine. $2. It's a $2 fine. Oh, yeah, it's payday? No, it's not. Payday's never on a Sunday. The Reverend Hawks must make an appearance every Sunday as soon as I can remember where the hell the dang church was. Now, you be quiet, Monique. I paid him a can of chili that he refused to eat. I don't know why he would refuse to eat it, but he refused to eat it. But anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I am out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for listening. If you have any other suggestions, leave a comment and let me know what them suggestions are. Be glad to hear them. Get ready for Fright Fest. Get ready for Halloween night for a little bit of a and what? Well, yeah, I'll do something. Mrs. Hawk's birthday is October the 17th. So we'll come on there. We'll announce her birthday. Fear of becoming an FA, Sheriff? What the hell's an FA? And Ginger's around, you know. I can't give any spoilers, but you do gotta watch episode 16 coming soon to you. Giving you guys to the outro. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you got any ideas, suggestions that you would like to see, leave them in the comments. Look for Backwoods Gaming. Well, I didn't eat no chili today. And again, Okie, thank you for the $7.77 tip. We'll leave that in there and continue to upgrade slowly as we can. But on that note, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to Sheriff Hawks Gaming and the state of the channel, which is we're still here. And if we're still here, now that's a good thing. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.